Mahodaya.
Okay.
Screen is visible.
Yeah, Dhanyavada. So, Prarthana, Vakratunda Mahakaya, Suryakoti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Gurume Deva, Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini, Vidyarambham Karishyami, Siddhir Bhavatu Mesada. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvina Vadita Mastu, Mavid Vishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya.
Dhanyavadaha.
Astu. Namaste Parvati Mahoday.
Namaste. Shamyatam. Problem with the internet connection.
No issues. No. Chinta mastu. Chinta mastu. Okay. So let me just, set the agenda for our general Abhyasa Varga classes. So the first part, we will just go around, revising, or if, you had any doubts in your, the previous week's Sanskritam classes. So we just go one round, discussing that. Following that, we would have some Sambhashanam, Sambhashanam will happen, throughout the Abhyasa Varga. But anyway, I'm just, that's one thing. And then towards the end of our session, we would, be happy to, clarify your doubts regarding your, the homework, whatever you have, except the answers, of course. Okay. So Astu, and just one more thing, I have also made, I've written down your names. So even when we are going around, it's nice if we kind of follow a specific order, that everyone gets the turn and no one is left out. So, I shall call out, name, and then, I suggest that, that person participates. All right. So that everyone gets a chance, and so we are able to have a productive session. I hope that's okay with you. Any doubts, any questions?
No.
Oh,
sounds good.
Nasty. Okay. What did you all study in the previous week? Shankar Mahodaya?
Yeah.
I think, of course, we started with Eshaha, Saha, and of course, Cha and Evam. And we learnt a lot of new words. Both, at least in Anil Mahodiya's class, both masculine gender and feminine gender. Particularly with the examples of Eshaha and Saha.
Okay. Okay. What did you understand between Eshaha and Saha?
You're asking me?
Yes, Mahodaya. I'm asking you.
Eshaha is this and Saha is that.
Okay.
Okay.
So Eshaha is always this and Saha is that. And Eshaha is always near to us.
That's right.
And Saha is
to us and
far away from us.
Far.
Okay.
Dure asti chet saha, samipe asti chet eshaha.
Eshaha.
If something is far away, it is saha or sa, in case of Pullingaha and Strilingaha respectively. And if it is something is close by, samipe asti chet, it is saha, and it is eshaha and
Esha.
Okay.
Again, etat tat for Napumsakalinga.
Okay.
I guess that they are there to study.
We didn't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is very close by.
Yeah.
Eshaha, esha, etat. Samipe asti chet. Saha, sa, tat. Dure asti chet.
Dure asti chet. If something is far away, then?
What do we say?
Saha.
Saha, sa,
tat.
tat.
Okay, I'm glad people are not sleeping. All right. Okay. Aparna Mahoday. Sorry, Lakshmi Mahoday.
One small tip is whenever there is Pullinga Shabdaha, we have Visarga.
Correct.
Okay.
Most
Balakaha,
of the cases.
Ramaha, most of the times. Akaranta Pullinga. And Akaranta Strilinga. Sita, Chaitra, Parvati,
Lakshmi.
Supraja, Sushila,
Dirgha asti.
Vishwaha, Shankaraha. So this is a smallest thing where we can remember. Okay.
Astu. Aparna Mahoday. Bhavati vadati va? What you learned or anything would you like to share with the group here?
We learned about the pulling words, Saha, Eshaha. We covered most of the pulling words.
Astu. I think even this week's homework is based on Pullinga words, right? Okay. All right. So next I have Sushila Mahoday. Sushila Mahoday.
Namaskar.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Your voice is breaking.
I had actually written a sentence. I don't know how much.
Mahoday, your voice is
Can you hear me now?
Astu. Yes. Now we can hear you.
Now we can hear me.
Yes.
Now, actually, I am presently in Coimbatore for a few days, and I'll be going back to Hyderabad. So I just wanted to write the sentence as I have written it as Aham Adya Coimbatore Madhye Asmi. Is it right?
Can
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Ashtadina.
Aham Adya, not Adya, Aham Adya.
Aham Adya Ashtadinakam Hyderabad Gameshyami. Right?
Your voice is breaking, Mahoday. Sorry, Lakshmi Mahoday.
Yeah. Sushila Mahoday, we will go step by step to learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It should be Ashtadina Anantaram. So don't worry about all those things. So we'll start, we will take baby steps to learn correctly.
Okay.
But your earlier sentence was right, Mahoday.
Yeah.
Right.
The first sentence was correct. But the second sentence, little grammatical mistake. So don't worry. Yeah. Astu. Supraja Mahoday. Astu. Bhavati Krupaya Vadatu.
Regarding Mahoday?
Regarding your previous class, anything specific, you learned which you would like to share with the rest of the group?
Last week, actually, I was traveling, but I could not. I attended the class. I could not hear properly. But what I heard that is that Janeva Mahodaya had told the story in Sanskrit, like all animals together. They did payasam in Kheer. That story he has shared in the Sanskrit. So remaining I could not hear properly because I was traveling.
Astu Mahoday, Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः
Yes, a small request. Who are not speaking may kindly just be on mute. Okay, thank you. Astu. Next, Vishwa Mahodaya.
Yes.
Yeah, could you please share?
Yeah, last week basically we learned about Saha, Eshaha. So and basically these are Saha means that, Eshaha means this. So basically nearby, it's to refer something nearby, but which is which has an implied meaning that it's going to be Umlinga.
In
So
case of
Eshaha
Eshaha.
is like something nearby. Saha, I'm referring to something far away.
Pullinge.
Pullinga. Both are in Pullinga.
Astu.
And we learned around 20 words in Pumlinga form.
Okay.
Astu.
Krupaya vadatu Mahodaya.
Means
the 20 words if you have written down.
Oh, yeah. So I'll just read out from the slides because I don't remember most of them. I hope it is fine.
Chinta mastu Mahodaya.
Ashwaha, Kapotaha, and Shashakaha means rabbit. That is something I did not know before. Bidalaha, I think it's cat. Gajaha, Chitra Patangam, this is also butterfly. Chitra Patangaha, Krushakaha, Kukutaha, Kukutaha. Yeah.
Kukutaha.
Kukutaha. So this it means a crow, right?
Cock.
Cock. Okay. Asandaha, that is chair. Syutaha means bag. Sudha Kandaha means chalk piece.
Sudha Kandaha.
Sudha Kandaha, yes, yeah. Chashakaha, I think it means glass.
Yeah.
Chamasaha means I think the spoon. Spoon, yeah. Pachakaha means cook. Vaidyaha.
Male cook.
Yes.
Male cook.
Yeah, male cook. Yeah. Vaidyaha, male doctor. Divaraha, I forgot what it was.
Fisherman.
Fisherman, yes, fisherman. Vyagraha, this one. Shukaha, Vanaraha, Bhikshukaha.
Vyagraha ityukte Mahodaya. Vyagraha means what?
Tiger, male tiger.
Astu.
So these are.
Is good. Okay.
We learned this.
Astu. Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya.
Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. Astu. Okay. Next we have Ramya Mahodaya. Is she there? She's there. Namaste, Ramya Mahodaya.
Namaste. Can you hear me?
Shruyate.
Yeah. Mahodaya, actually, I learned 3 words which I never heard of. Adhya, today. Shwaha, tomorrow. And Yaha, yesterday. I'm just reading from the book. Still, it just went into the mind. It's Yaha.
It's Hyaha. Ha and Ya. Hyaha.
Yaha. Okay.
Yes.
And one Subhashitam also we learned in that class. Arabdham Uttamajanaha na parityajanti. Arabdham Uttamajanaha na parityajanti.
Correct.
So this one he made us to read, and even he said the meaning of that, like good people do not give up what they have begun. So I think all of us are good people. So I think we'll not leave until we learn something.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.
So Pravesha Pustake Prathama Pathasya Suktihi Asti. This is the first
I understood completely. I couldn't get it.
This is the first sukti from the first lesson of Pravesha book.
Okay. Thank you, Mother.
Astu. Now we have Parvati Mahoday.
Namaskaraha.
Namaste.
If you don't hear me or I go off, I think I have a problem with my internet connection.
Mahoday, you are
Yeah, okay,
perfectly audible.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm in the same class as Mr. Shankar and I think Mr. Vishwa too. So basically, I've learned the same things that they have said. Yeah. The nouns, mostly Pullinga and Eshaha and Saha and Esha and Sa. And a whole lot of nouns. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any specific or something special which you would like to share with the rest of the group? Which struck you the most or which impressed you the most?
To be very frank, I'm not very much of an evening person, but I just joined the class, so I'm not thinking very much, but I'm feeling much more comfortable with especially the splitting of the things. So I feel good about that. And the Eshaha and Saha seem pretty simple to follow. It's not breaking my head so much as how the construction of the words.
The Gunitakshara.
Gunitakshara, yeah. Especially remembering those special things. That took a little bit of learning, but I think the last class was much simpler, but except we have to learn the meanings of all those nouns. But in fact, the boatman, I thought it was, the fisherman, I thought it was a boatman. I just looked at the picture and I said, oh, boatman. So thank you for clarifying that. That's a fisherman. What was that?
Divaraha.
Divaraha.
Divaraha. So he's a fisherman. Ah, okay.
Yes.
In my head, I said boatman. I don't know because I saw him on a boat. Okay.
Chinta mastu. No issues, Mahoday.
Yes.
Dhanyavadaha. Astu. Next we have Subramani Mahodaya. Namaste, Mahodaya.
Namaste, Mahodaya. Namaste, Namaste, Mahodaya, last week, I think regarding the Patani, some structured discussion has started place. So what I observed is, so Patani can be classified, I mean, two major classification. One is verbs and another noun. That is Sanja Patani, correct? The pronunciation right?
Sanya or Namapadam.
Oh, Samya Patani, that's one thing. The other one is Kriyopatani.
Kriyapadani.
Yeah, Kriyapatani. Kriyapadani. Sanya Patani. The other one is Kriyapatani. So this one verb, the other is noun. And the forms of the verb depends on the linga and vibhakti, right? Vibhakti, linga, and vachana. So the forms of the nouns depends on this thing. And for Kriya Patani, the forms depends on again Purusha, the first person, second person, third person. Purusha, and again Vachana. So the Vachanam determines both noun and as well as the verb. And the form of nouns is apart from Vachanam, the Linga and Vibhakti also define this. So this is the some macro level this actually. And last week we started with the noun forms. Noun forms, that is Ekavachana and
Bahuvachana. Pullinga.
Ekavachana, Pullinga. So we have been asked in the assignment also, we have been asked to write 20 words of Ekavachana and Pullinga. Maybe in the subsequent classes come, we'll be seeing the rest of the things, I presume. So this is what I understood from the last three classes.
Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya.
Uttama Mahodaya.
He has summarized very well. Dhanyavadaha. So Kriya Padam, we have the Kalaha also. It is also characterized by Kalaha, like Bhavishyat Kalaha, Bhuta Kalaha, Vartamana Kalaha, the tenses. Okay, so we shall be learning it. Chintamastu. All right.
Okay. Eka prashna asti. So this is another sentence we have learned. Asmi, right? Eka prashna asti or asmi? Asti.
Asti.
Asti. Okay.
Because when you refer to yourself, you will say asmi.
Okay. Now I am referring the question, so it is asti. Since it's a question asked, prashna is asti. Am I right? I think so.
Mahodaya.
My internet connection is okay. So I have two doubts and the pronunciation of Anushwara. That is, we refer Samyuktakshara. Is it Sasyuktakshara or Samyuktakshara?
Samyuktakshara.
But some classes it is referred to as Sayuktakshara.
Yeah.
The Anuswara is referred as is, and some cases it is im. But I'm not clear what is the right pronunciation of Samyuktakshara. And similarly, the Napuntakalinga, is it Napustakalinga or Napuntakalinga?
Napumsakalinga.
Napunsakalinga only, right? But in some cases, some of the classes it is pronounced as Napusakalinga.
No, it may be pronounced as Napunsakalinga, but Napumsakalinga is the right word.
Is the right word.
Is the right pronunciation. Napumsakalinga.
Okay.
Samyuktakshara.
Okay. Astu. Dhanyavadah.
Astu. Dhanyavadah. Nilima Mahode अस्ति वा? Nilima Mahode, namaste.
Namaste.
Katamasti?
Namaste.
Katamasti bhavati?
Aham uttamam asti.
Samyak.
Aham uttamam asmi.
Uttamam asti, right. So we also touched upon the various, the Sangya Pradani and the Kriya Pradani, but only the outline. And then we were also told about, how the same word can be a pulling or a striling or a napunsakling, depending on the meaning of that word in that context. For example, mitraha. Mitraha, when it refers to Surya, it would be pulling. And when it is a friend, Sakha, then we call it mitram, right? So what ling would that be? Pulling and again. Mitra?
Mitra, if it is, sorry, could you please repeat your question?
Mitraha as Surya was pulling.
Pullinga.
But when it is Mitra, that means Sakha. So what ling would that be?
It is Napumsaka linga, Mahode.
It will be Napumsak. Okay. Okay.
It could be a female friend also, Mitram.
Okay, so it doesn't denote any this thing, right? Any ling.
It is Nitya Napumsaka lingam, but it depends on the context.
Oh, right. Okay.
We shall learn about that. No worries.
All right. And we had Shruti Lake. We were dictated a whole lot of words. And we were discussing their meaning. So we were able to do only part of it, about 20 words. So some new words came up. Danda Deepaha, I was quite surprised to know that means tube light.
Tube light, yeah.
Right, yeah. And Kunchika, what is Kunchika?
Keys, Keys. Keys.
Keys, okay. Kunji, right. Okay.
Kunchika.
Keys, right.
A bunch of keys.
Yeah, sure. Asha, one more thing I wanted to know. For our homework, we had been given how to split the Sanyuktakshara, right? So when we have, for example, the first word was bleeh. So we will say halant, right? Bakara, yojana lakara, yojana ikara, yojana or we can say just yojana
Mahoday. Both are correct.
Okay. So we can say it together, right? That would be sufficient, right?
With a visarga, E with visarga.
Okay, okay. So this was my doubt.
Astu.
Rest of it's quite interesting. I mean, we are enjoying the conversations that we are having. And Truti, there was a question about Truti, how to write Truti. So, Karthik Mahoday said it, we can write ta with a re matra. But in Hindi we write trut, tra with a u matra. So which is right?
Truti, it is ra Mahodaya, not the ra. It is the r.
That's tra, right? Tra with
One
a
in
u.
Rishi.
Okay, Rishi wala. Okay. So tra with a re matra. Okay.
Truti. Truti ityukte?
Kriti, Smriti.
Okay. When we write in Hindi, we write the tra and then we put the u matra in that. That's wrong, right?
In Sanskritam, yeah, we write it.
We write tha and
And
what was the word, Mahodaya? Can you repeat the word?
Trutihi. Truti, which means mistake. Trutihi.
Just a second, I shall just share the screen. Just a second. Drishyate va? Screen drishyate va?
Yes, I can see. Yes.
I haven't typed anything.
Chaitra Mahodaya. Drishyate.
Astu. So I think it is.
Yeah, number 2. The second word. Yes.
No, it is
Truti.
Trutihi.
Yeah, the number 1 word. Truti. Yes.
No, but that is the one with ukara and tra. So
this is how we
that is Trutihi.
Trutihi, right. But here it's the third one, but it's not the ti, it is tihi.
Yeah. The first word is Trutihi and the third one is Tritihi. Triti.
Yeah, so I was asking about the first one only. Trutihi.
Just a second. Just a second, please. I'm not able to get it.
We will come to the homework part little later, Chaitra Mohdaya.
We'll do that. Yeah, but it is not the one with the thra. It is the one in Rishi.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how it is written. Astu. Anything else you would like to share, Mahoday?
No, that would be all. Thank you.
Astu. Nagaprabha Mahoday. अस्ति वा? Nagaprabha. Parvati Mahoday, you had something to say? Okay, astu. Nagaprabha Mahoday, vajatu.
Namaste.
Namaste.
You want what?
Anything you would like to share about your learning from the previous Sanskritam class?
Yeah, previous Sanskritam class, it was clear that why we denote few nouns with pullinga, few objects with the pullinga shabda. It is especially denotes the name. It's only the name, not about the object. Yeah, like vrikshaha, like chashakaha. It's not asandaha, like that. Some like mountain can be called with the Strilinga also and Pullinga also, he told. Like Giri also and Parvataha also. Yeah. That thing I noted down.
Astu, astu. Yes. Very important points. So in Sanskritam, just because, something is female or male, it's more about the word, when we denote the lingam and not the object per se. Okay, so for example, I remember Pathashala and Vidyalayaha. So Vidyalayaha is in Pullinga. Okay, Pathashala is in Strilingam. So that's the difference.
Pathashala, Dirgamasti.
Pathashala. So there's a Dirga there, and that's in Strilinga, and Vidyalaya is in Pullinga. So yes, and of course, and like objects like it could be Chashakaha, Syutaha, right? Very rightly said by Nagaprabha Mahoday. In Sanskritam, it's slightly different the way we, when we talk about the Pullinga, Strilinga and all. Yes, Dhanyavadaha. Yes, Mahoday.
Doubt was there. Like if there is a word like sir, I found out few words from the dictionary on the internet. That Sarvanga. Sarvangano daraha.
Huh?
Sarvangano daraha. Like that. It is adjective or
Mahodaya, at this juncture, stick to small words.
Okay.
Don't complicate yourselves. Don't complicate. That's what I said. Let's take baby steps.
Yeah.
Let our basics be, strong.
Okay.
So don't go into bigger words. Make very small, meaningful, even sentences also as we go ahead. Small, meaningful sentences.
If there is something like yagnaha, it is pullinga, or what it is? It is a verb or what it is?
Yagnaha. Yagnaha is, what do you think, Mahoday?
It is we.
Artaha kaha?
It is what we do, right? Yagna. That homa. Yagna.
Homa, havana, havan.
Yeah.
So, what do you think it is?
Is it a nama padam or a kriya padam?
It's kriya, right? Kriya.
No, but kriya is when you're doing, but then just see when you hear yagnaha or homa.
Yagnaha is there. So, pullinga shabda. But it is not namapada.
No. Is it namapada or kriya padam?
I think it is verb, kriya pada, yagnaha.
Yagnaha, well, from what I know, I think it is a namapadam, but we need to check the context.
Yagnaha karomi, so karoti, that will become the verb. Yagnaha per se, in that context, will become namapadam.
Yagna like object.
So Mahodaya, you mean to say like we have to see the sentence and where the word we are being using, right?
Like balaka patam patati. Like
Mahodaya, Nagaprabha Mahodaya, have they started sentences as yet?
He told balaka patati.
Balakaha patati. Astu, please go ahead. You had something to ask? Please ask.
Like that, if you say Rushi Yagnam karoti.
Correct.
Yagnam, right?
Yagnaha karoti.
Yagnaha karoti.
So Yagnaha will become what? Namapada in this context.
The object.
Yeah. The object.
Rushi will be the.
No, but is here.
Or you can say
Yagnam karoti, Lakshmi Mahodaya.
Yeah, aham yagnam karomi. So then yagnaha will become object.
It's not like pullinga, strilinga.
In yagnam,
the object will have a pulling.
It is more like karma padam. I have they started with karma padam, padani?
No.
No, that's why I said let's go slowly.
With the pullinga words and saha is saha eshaha.
Eshaha. Astu. Okay. We shall discuss that yagnam and karyam and all that.
We cannot say saha yagnaha like that. We cannot say. That's why.
So this is yagnaha.
No problem.
Eshaha yagnaha we cannot say. We can
that say. Is yagnaha.
That
no.
That yeah.
We don't say that, no, even in our mother tongue.
That is yagnaha we cannot say.
This is for your homework. You have found the words.
Yeah, homework. Some words they are told to write down few words. I choose the visarga coming wherever I choose.
Choose a very simple akaranta shabdaha.
Mahoday. So
I choose.
Otherwise, we tend to get confused,
Some 15 words I saw. Ashwaha, Oshtaha, Shakataha, like that. Danuhu, Yajnaha, Kshatriyaha.
Astu Mahoday. Dhanyavadaha. Shibani Mahoday, Swagatam, Namaste.
In our class, we have mostly learned about Pullinga Shabda, and we just touched upon what is to be used for Strilinga and Napunsakalinga, that is Esha, Sa, Tat, Etat, but it is just one sentence. We haven't practiced it. So what we practiced is all about Pullinga. What does Eshaha means, what is Saha means. There are few words which were new for me. For example, Dhivaraha, that is fisherman. Vidalaha, that is male cat. So these are the two different words which I have learned. And of course, Nataprabha Madam said, the one thing which we have learned in this is words got linga and not the object. So the example she has also given, Parvataha and Giri. That's what my learning was.
Astu Mahoday, Dhanyavadah. Astu. Anyone, have I left out anyone?
Chaitra Mahoday, Shankar Mahoday. Now, Uttaman.
Shankar Mahodaya, Prashnaha Asti va?
Is it? I'm sorry.
You can share what you learned, Mahodaya.
I answered right in the beginning. I was the very first one to answer.
Okay.
You have a question, Mahodaya?
Not right now, thank you. Not right now.
I think Chitra Mahoday is yet to share. So Chitra Mahoday, Namaste.
Actually, one question is that is Anya is there.
Mahoday, you are not very clear. There seems to be some background music or not.
Yeah, some disturbance is there.
Married call is there.
Oh, okay.
That is the problem.
Astu. So could you be a little more loud if possible?
Yeah, actually, one question is there for me. First assignment, everybody got correction, but I didn't receive so far.
You will get, Mahoday.
Okay.
Each assignment will take 2 weeks, for people, for the graders to get adjusted.
Okay.
Yeah, you will definitely get Mahoday. You will get it graded.
Okay. I thought because last time class, I saw that you have to mention registration number and your name, this. So in that way, I didn't get like that. Little bit I was worried.
No. You will get it. You will get it.
But you would have mentioned, isn't it, Mahoday? Your name, your registration number.
I couldn't see your video, Mahoday.
No. I mean, you would have mentioned your name and your roll number on your answer sheet.
The third assignment, one day I mentioned. Two assignment, I did mention my name. Registration. I don't know that rule.
Okay. No, the roll numbers, you can easily access them through the class notes document. We have a link there. I mean, class notes document, it's there in the Google Classroom.
Yeah, now the third assignment I mentioned because I didn't know this. I have to do because email only we are sending. No, in that way I was thinking that. Anyway, my email ID is there.
Oh, so
definitely you will get your thing corrected, Mahoday.
Okay.
Nothing to worry. Okay. Now, I think somebody, everybody has got a chance, Chaitra Mahoday.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Anybody else we have left out, please?
Yeah. I can see one more, Aparna Sharma. Actually,
yes, actually, I have logged in from my computer also, so that I can see the screen sharing. Please.
Okay. So could you please mute that device?
There's no audio in that.
Oh, is it?
I haven't joined in. No. Not
all right.
Yeah.
Astu. Okay, no issues. Okay, so Lakshmi Mahoday, should we move on to next? Actually, I had a small memory test. I was not expecting so many people, but to my pleasant surprise, many people turned up. It was a very simple memory test what I had. Okay, anyway, let me just share that. And I think we can finish that very quickly. It's a very simple one. Drishyate va?
Amoy, Drishyate.
Astu, astu. So, yeah, it's a very simple one. So please, krupaya pashyantu, just for a minute, and then I shall stop sharing the screen. Okay?
Yes.
Has everyone
5 pictures are there.
I hope everyone was able to have a good look at the pictures. Astu. Okay. All right. So let's start with Shankar Mahodaya. Shankar Mahodaya, you are on mute. Okay, now you are on unmute. All right. Could you please recollect and name one picture from that?
The top left is Parvataha.
Parvataha. Astu. Parvataha.
Top left.
Please frame a sentence.
I don't know how to say top left. I
Not top left, not top left.
Just one sentence.
Just one sentence.
A very simple sentence.
Based on what you have learned so far.
Mount Everest Parvataha Asti.
Sorry, there seems to be a lot of noise. Sushila Mahodaya and Subramani Mahodaya, could you please mute yourself? Dhanyavadaha. Astu Shankar Mahodaya. Vadatu.
Mount Everest Parvataha Nama Asti.
Mount Everest.
No. You just say Mount Everest Parvataha Asti.
Parvataha Asti.
That's it. For the time being.
Okay.
Parvataha.
Because if you have to say the name of Parvata is Mount Everest, it's a different formation.
Different declension, is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's
Mount Everest
right.
Parvataha Asti.
Mount Everest Parvataha Asti. Astu. Now, can you use, Saha or Eshaha or Sa or Esha? What would you use there? And then again make a sentence. Parvataha.
Saha, I don't know what to say for picture. But
Chitre,
Saha,
you can say Chitre. Imagine that was a picture. Chitre, okay. In the
Saha
picture.
Chitra Parvataha Asti.
No, you can just say Saha Parvataha.
Saha Parvataha.
That's it.
Okay.
Chitre,
don't complicate more there.
Saha Parvataha Asti. I think their teacher has taught them to say Asti and Asti.
Asti. Okay.
So, I mean, that's a good practice to begin with, it's, that's a good practice. So, Saha Parvataha Asti. Astu. Yadi Parvataha Samipe Asti Chet.
Then we will have to say Esha Parvataha Asti.
Esha Parvataha Asti.
Esha Parvataha Asti.
All right. Okay. So, does anyone have any doubts or any questions to ask in the context of this particular, these sentences?
Mahodaya, there are a lot of mountains in our town. So how can I, because really we have a lot of mountains. So, Mama Desh, Aham Desh, Mama Madanapalli, Desh,
Prante,
Mama or Aham?
Mama.
Madanapalli Prante. So many means.
It will be Parvatani Santi. So don't go till there.
Parvat. That is, unless if you have learned Bahuvachanam, then it's Parvataha.
Okay. Mama Madanapalli Prante Parvataha Asti.
Parvataha Santi it will become.
Okay.
Since you have learned only Ekavachanam, so we will stick to that only.
Okay. Asti. Astu, right?
Astu.
Okay.
Some would have learnt Bahuvachanam, kintu I think Ekavachanam is common, so we shall. But yeah, that's a nice try, Supraja Mahoday. Dhanyavadaha.
महोदये तिरुवन्नामलै पर्वतनगरम् अस्ति सर
पुनः कृपया वदतु महोदय.
तिरुवन्नामलै एक पर्वतक्षेत्रम्
पर्वतक्षेत्रम्
अस्ति.
एकं ओके
अस्ति. तिरुवन्नामलै पर्वतक्षेत्रम् अस्ति. अर्थः कः?
Tiruvannamalai is mountain. Shiva temple is there. That is very famous.
No, but what did you want to say, Modi? What was the sentence you were thinking of?
Tiruvannamalai is my mountain area.
She used to say, I think, hill pilgrimage, right? Arunachalam is a pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage, we understand. But did you want to say mountain ranges are there in Tiruvannamalai? Or is it Arunachala Kshetram is on top of a hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So please stay with that question. We shall learn that. Yeah, please stay with that question.
It will be like Tiruvannamalai Kshetram Parvatasya Upari Asti. So, let's not go into that now.
So we shall, yeah. Dhanyavadaha Mahoday. All right. So next I have Aparna Mahoday Astiva. Aparna Mahoday, yes. Could you please recollect one picture from that slide?
Saha Gajaha Asti. Eshaha Gajaha Asti.
Saha Gajaha Asti. Eshaha Gajaha Asti. When do we say Saha Gajaha Asti?
Gajaha Dure Asti Chet. Saha Gajaha Asti. Gajaha Samipe Asti Chet. Eshaha Gajaha Asti.
Uttamam, Uttamam Mahoday. Dhanyavadaha. Anything else you would like to share about Gajaha? Or any other sentence you would like to make using Gajaha?
Gajaha Chalati.
Gajaha Chalati.
Gajaha Chalati.
Chalati. Artha
Gajaha Chalati.
Walks.
All right. Dhanyavadaha. Dhanyavadaha, Mahoday. All right. So next.
Can anybody make any other sentence using that Gajaha with a different verb?
What is the meaning of
Krishna Varne?
Gajaha Bruhat.
Sorry, I think are many people speaking? I'm not able to make out who is speaking.
Mahoday. Mahoday. Sushila speaking.
Sushila, I don't see you, Mahoday. Oh yeah, Sushila.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Kshamyatam.
Sushila speaking.
Mama, vadatu, Mahoday.
Yeah. I said Gajaha Krishna Varnena Asti.
Gajaha.
Can you hear me?
Shruyate, Mahoday. So are you referring to the color of
Krishna
color
of the elephant?
Astu.
Krishna Varnam.
Krishna Varnaha Astu.
So we will have to say Gajasya Varnam Krishna Varnam Asti.
Okay. Yeah. Gajasya Varnam. So vibhakti will change.
Mahoday. We shall come to that. Okay, I
Can we
can see,
say-
I think 3 people. Just a
Yes.
second, Shankar Mahodaya. Nagaprabha Mahoday, then Shankar Mahodaya and Parvati Mahoday. All 3 of you have questions. And Nagaprabha Mahoday, yes, please.
Not question. You asked to tell a sentence.
Oh, sentence.
Gaja.
Okay, okay.
I told that.
Yeah, just a minute, Mahoday. Shankar Mahodaya, you had a question?
No, I just wanted to say, can we say Gajaha Jalam Pibati?
Jalam Pibati.
Yes, Mahodaya.
Yes. Artha kaha?
Elephant drinks water.
Yes.
Elephant drinks water. Astu.
Gajaha Jalam Pibati. Correct.
Astu. Nagaprabha Mahoday, Krupaya Vadatu. Nagaprabha Mahoday, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Now Shruyate.
I said Gajaha Bruhat Asti.
Bruhat Asti.
Bruhat Asti. Artaha kaha?
Elephant is huge.
Huge.
Correct.
Samyak.
Samyak asti.
Dhanyavadaha Mahoday. Parvati Mahoday, Krupaya Vadatu.
Gajaha Ati Sundaram Asti.
Gajaha Ati Sundaram Asti.
Gajaha Ati Sundaram Asti. Samyak asti, Mahodaya.
Samyak Asti.
I think Supraja Mahodaya has something to say.
Supraja Mahoday, Prashna Asti va?
Mahodaya, Chalati means what? Gajaha Chalati?
Walking.
Chalati walks.
Or moving. Moving.
Astu. Okay, so next we have Vishwa Mahodaya.
Yes, Mahoday.
Could you please talk about one object from that slide?
Balakaha. Eshaha Balakaha. I'll try to make one sentence. Eshaha Balakaha Namam Raja Asti.
Eshaha Balakaha. Repeat again, Mahodaya.
Eshaha Balakaha Namam or Nama. I want to say that boy's name is Ram or Raju or something. So this boy's name is Raju. Eshaha. So how should I say that?
Balakasya.
Oh, okay. So, okay. So I will not go there.
Yeah.
Sure. Thanks. Yeah.
Eshaha Raju. Raju is it?
Mahodaya, you can say Eshaha Rajaha.
Raja.
Rajaha.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha.
Anything else, Mahodaya, about the picture?
So one more from the picture.
No.
Yeah.
I mean about Balakaha. Would you like to add to that sentence anything else? Balakaha kim karoti?
So what is the word for eat?
You have to tell the meaning, word for kite now, Chaitra.
Kite is Vata Taha. That's what I found out. Vata Taha for kite. Vata, that's what I found out.
Patakaha or something. No? Pataka, kite.
Patanga is right.
Patanga is kite. Patanga is. I don't know. At least in Telugu, it's Patanga.
Patanga has a different meaning in Sanskrit, Mahodaya.
Translate. Okay.
Patang is in Hindi.
Okay.
Patanga means butterfly.
Because
Patanga is butterfly.
Chitra Patanga.
Chitra Patanga you learn.
Butterfly. So Chitra Patanga is butterfly. Yes, so I thought it could be because that also flies, kite also. So I thought it could be.
Astu Mahoday. Parvati Mahoday wanted to say something. Vadatu Mahoday.
Balakaha Kridati.
Balakaha Kridati. Ityukte Artaha Kaha.
The boys play.
The boy plays.
The boy plays.
The boy plays. Ramya Mahoday, Prashnaha asti va?
Balakaha pustakam patati.
Balakaha pustakam patati. Artaha kaha?
Boy reads a book.
Boy reads a book. Okay. Astu, dhanyavadaha. Astu, so next we have
All is Lagu. Excuse me.
Mahoday.
Excuse me. Chaitra Mahoday. Yeah, small. The boy is small. Balakaha Lagu asti.
Small means Lagu.
No.
We will come to that, Mahoday. You are right. You are there on the right.
Balakaha Vamanaha asti.
Vamana.
Don't say Lagu. Unnataha Vamanaha. Vamanavataram.
Mahoday,
say Balakaha Vamanaha asti.
If age is said like that, if you want to say.
Just a second. I think Chitra Mahoday.
So it is short and tall.
Sushila Mahoday, we will come to that. The adjectives and all, we will discuss that in the future classes. Okay. Please stay with that question, however. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha. Chitra Mahoday, Krupaya Vadatu.
Balakaha Paryatakaha Pashyati.
Paryatakaha Pashyati. Artaha Kaha Mahoday?
Seeing a boy is seeing the kite. Drishyati.
Pashyati is correct. Paryataka, do we say that for the kite?
Kite.
Astu, I need to check that. Astu, dhanyavadaha Mahoday. Dhanyavadaha.
Mahoday, samshaya asti. Aham
Supraja Mahoday, is it?
Yeah.
Astu, vadatu Mahoday.
Aham samshayam asti, correct?
Mama samshaya asti.
Correct. Mama samshaya asti.
Mama or even we can use another
Mahyam.
Mahyam. Ekaha samshayaha asti also you can say, Mahoday.
Okay. Why we are saying all in patati, asti, like, balakaha pustaka patati. Patatu, I don't know, so just...
Supraja Mahoday, we'll learn again one by one. Because pat is the dhatu and what we add makes it. Okay. So it can be ting pratyaya. All that we will go one by one.
We will learn about
so
it.
So for every
patati is present tense. So we will keep it to that.
All verbs with present tense is T will come, like asti, patati, chelati, gajaha chelati.
Yes. Yes.
Third person present tense.
Shankar Mahoday, you wanted to say something?
Third person present tense. Third person present tense.
Yes.
We shall learn that, Mahodaya.
I suppose that's the case, yeah.
Okay.
We shall learn that. Okay, so next I have Subramani Mahodaya. Subramani Mahodaya, namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste again. Punaha namaste. Yes, please.
Two more pictures left.
Yeshaha Ashvaha.
Yeshaha Ashvaha asti. Ashvaha arthaha kaha?
Ashvaha is Horse.
The horse. Astu. Why Eshaha? Why not Esha?
Esha. Eshaha is this because it is a pullinga.
Pullinge Eshaha. Astu, astu. And
Pullinga.
यदि अश्वः दूरे अस्ति चेत्, if it is far away, if the horse is far away,
Saha Aswa. Aswaha.
Saha
Aswaha Asti.
Astu, astu. Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya. Anything else you would like to add to the sentence?
Ashwaha Agache.
Ashwaha
Agate.
Agachati. Do you mean to say agachati?
Agachati. Agachati. It's going. It goes.
Gachati.
How do you say?
Gachati.
Gachati. Gachati.
Agachati means comes. The horse comes.
Comes.
Gachati
means goes.
Goes. Astu. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Okay, so now we have Nilima Mahodaye. Nilima Mahodaye asti va? Asti, asti.
Ashvaha drutah chalati.
What is the meaning? Ashwaha?
Walks fast.
Walks fast.
Druta gatihi.
Gatihi.
Okay, okay. Chalati, you mean it okay, astu. Chalati is the...
It walks fast or something like that?
Yeah, yes.
Ashwaha Shigram Chalati.
No, that would change the meaning.
Okay. Or Ashwaha Dhavati.
Actually, Ashwaha Dhavati.
Dhavati. I mean, no, but she wants to say it walks fast.
Walks. So Ashwaha doesn't walk. Shigram na chalati va?
It does, no? When it's galloping or something.
You wanted to use the word gallop.
Yeah, it's walking briskly.
Astu. Okay, we will, yeah, we will discuss it.
And what can we say for grass? It eats grass.
Khadati is eats.
Trinam khadati.
Khadati.
Trinam khadati.
Trinam khadati.
Eats grass.
Yes. Would anyone else like to make a sentence with Ashwaha, or
You can say,
has a doubt? Sushila Mahoday, Prashna asti va?
Yes.
Prashna asti va?
No. I just want a Trinam khadati, I said.
Astu Mahoday, astu. Dhanyavadaha.
Na.
Astu, okay.
Last picture left, Chaitra Mahoday.
Oh, there is one more picture. Oh, okay. All right. So next we have Shibani Mahoday. Ekah Nimishaha Ramya Mahoday. Let us, Shibani Mahoday. Krupaya vadatu.
All the pictures are done, but I will try. Balakaha Kridati.
There was one more picture in that slide.
Yeah, there was one last picture. It was in the center.
Yeah. No, I am memory loss. I am not able to recollect.
Okay, I'll share the screen once more.
May I say that?
Deepaha. It is Deepaha.
May I say that?
Deepaha.
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 Eshaha Deepaha.
Etat deepam.
Etat deepam.
Eshaha deepaha. Deepaha is pullinga.
Yeah, so I was wrong. It should be.
But if I say deepam,
Deepam, that would become napumsaka lingaha, right?
napusakling. Yes. So you are talking of pullinga. Okay.
So, ma'am, when I have said Eshaha Deepaha, so is that correct, or Deepaha is a wrong word?
Deepaha is the right word.
Okay.
Eshaha deepaha or saha deepaha.
Yeah.
Depending on the proximity.
Yes.
You are right, Mahoday. Dhanyavadaha. Would you like to add anything to that sentence?
Somebody said for tube light, we call it Danda Deepaha.
Yes.
And for our bulbs, you know, we call it Gola Deepaha.
Okay, we have Ramya Mahoday.
Deepam is also a valid word for Deepaha. Both are equivalent or they are little different.
Napumsaka linge asti va? Lakshmi Mahoday, what do you think?
We always say Deepaha only.
Even
So
I.
Deepam.
We will check it out, Mahodaya.
We will check it out and get back to you.
So in Tamil we say Deepam. So
yeah,
so
but
I thought there's a Sanskrit also equivalent to Deepam. I thought.
As far as I know, it is Deepaha, but we will check and get back to you, Mahodaya. Astu. Ramya Mahoday, Pruchatu.
Mahoday, I have a doubt. If horse runs fast, Ashva Shigram Daudati. Is that correct? Ashwaha. Sorry.
Ashwaha Shigram Dhavati.
Oh, Dhavati is running. Okay. Thank you.
Dhavati, yeah. Dhavati runs. Okay, huh? The horse runs. Astu. Nilima Mahoday.
No, now we won't use adjectives, okay? We just...
So I didn't actually talk about that Shigram and Shigrena and all, because
you
then
just say Ashwaha Dhavati.
Dhavati. Astu. Nilima Mahoday, vadatu.
Yeah, I wanted to add to that Deepaha. Deepaha Prajwalitaha Asti. Is that all right?
Artaha kaha Mahoday?
The lamp is lit.
The lamp is lit. So, Parvati Mahoday, would you like to say something related to that sentence?
No, I thought it might be easier to say Sandhya Kale Deepaha Avashyam.
Avashyakam.
Avashyakam asti. Sandhya Kale Deepaha Avashyakam asti.
Astu Mahoday.
No, in the beginning, you know, we were also taught to form small sentences. No, your sentence formation is right, Mahodaya.
No, it's just because they told us in your language, if you have something close, so Avashyam, we use Avashyam, so I thought I just put it in one extra word.
It is correct, Mahoday. It is correct. Avashyakam is a right word.
Okay. Check.
Astu. Chitra Mahoday. Mahoday,
you're on mute.
Deepaha Mandiram me prasita asti.
You can say Deepaha Mandire asti. No, but again we are going to other declinations.
Mandire asti, but I think they have learnt Aham Bengaluru Nagare Vasami.
Okay.
So that part they have learned. So Deepaha Mandire asti. We could say that.
That
For
is
now,
simple
right?
and neat. Mandire asti.
I know it's very tempting to make, these beautiful
Long sentences.
It's really tempting. But we request you to stay with your thoughts and stay with your ideas. Please write it down and we'll surely learn them.
Actually, we feel bad to restrict you also.
I know. I know, that's true.
Okay.
Nagaprabha Mahoday, I see a raised hand. Yes.
Can I make a sentence like Balakaha Deepam Saha Balakaha Deepam Prajwalayati, like that. Saha Balakaha, I can say.
Mahoday.
So that boy lights. Okay.
That's a beautiful thought. Yes. Astu. Samayaha kaha. Sorry, I cannot see the time. Can anyone tell me? Is it time?
It's 9:15. 9:17. Actually, the only other thing which we could do was that I think some people have learned that Adya is today. And Shvaha is tomorrow, and Hyaha is yesterday. I think Aparna Mahodaya, you had something to say?
Mahodaya, what is that tomorrow?
Shvaha.
That is yesterday you said, no?
Shvaha is tomorrow.
Okay.
Adya is today.
Okay.
Shvaha is tomorrow. Hyaha is yesterday. Subramani Mahodaya, you had something to say?
Mahodaya.
In
our third assignment, it is on Pullinga Sabdaha. So that is the subject. When I refer to the dictionary, Sabdaha means it is words. I was thinking it is only sounds, but the dictionary also says that it is words. And we also use padam for the word. So are they different, or they are used in different, are they equivalent, or in different context different words are used?
They are equivalent words only, Mahodaya.
So we can use them interchangeably?
Yes. Because when we go to Shabda Kosha, each word has so many different meanings.
Yeah. Okay. Astuma. Dhanyavad.
Mahodaya, in the same assignment 3, the second question they have given as split the words as individual aksharani they have given. So if I take it as Ratha, Rataha, can I write it as Ra plus Tha plus Aha with, I mean to say Visarga.
R plus A
plus Tha plus A plus A. Like that we have to split. Oh, okay.
What you did, the same Gunita Akshara, same thing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Aparna Mahoday, you have a question? Pruchhatu.
Mahodaya, since the assignment is about splitting the words, I just wanted to give a reference to the earlier second assignment, if it is possible for you to share it, please.
Second assignment, is it? Just a second.
What was Chaitra Mohoday, are you sharing the screen?
Mohoday. Drishyate va?
Mohoday. If you'll go down to the this is
Okay.
Okay, that's it. If you see number 16. Okay, now that says half tra and ya. So if you break that down, it will be ta plus refa, sorry, takara plus refa plus yakara plus My understanding is correct, right?
Correct.
Okay, now when we go to the please can you go to now? Number 30. So here, there is no akara. So if it is takara plus rakara plus akara, it becomes tra. I also refer to the Varnamala book that is referred to us. And it says ta plus rakara is full, which means it is takara plus rakara, refa plus akara, swara. That will be tra, the whole of it. So here it will become ta half, and the ra will come on top of ya.
No,
so
no, Mahoday. It is ta is also half, ra is also half.
So it will be half tra and
it will be trai.
So the same tra that was used down will be used here. The same, the same. This is what will be used here, right? So it will be tra and ye. In the same way, please hold on. Number 12. If you see, I'm sorry, I was referring to your video last week. Number 10, many had that query. It was ta plus ra. Now again here there is no so it cannot become ta plus that inverted v that everyone was saying. If it was ta plus ra plus it would have become tra. So here it becomes half ta, and the ra will come on top of ya. Is it? So that will be tra.
No.
Yeah, because how can you say tra when there is no there?
You're saying it's tariyaha?
Ta, yeah, ta will be half, ta with halanta. That ra will come top of ya and so that will be tariyaha.
Tariyaha, that's what you're saying, Mahoday.
Hanji.
No, but tariyaha means then ta
will be halanta.
Followed by swara, isn't it?
No, after ra there is no to make it tra, like trump, truck. We'll write tra because there is there.
Correct, Mahoday. Let's
like Lakshmi, if you see, it's ka plus sha plus which makes it sha, and Lakshmi is just ka plus sha, and there's no so that's why it becomes half sha, right? The same way.
No, so Mahoday, you're saying that since there is no it is tariyaha.
Tariyaha means the ta is also half.
Yeah, so that's
bit complicated.
Tariyaha.
So it is aryaha and the ta is half. Am I understood? If it was ta plus ra plus that would have become tra.
I think what she says is correct. In the section, it is tra ya. Instead of last akara, you replace with ikara. That's it.
So you write ta
same thing,
with a ya, and then the top on one.
You may go below. You might go below, Mahoday.
It will not be tra, Mahodaya.
Go below there. Below there.
Which one, Subramani Mahodaya, are you referring to?
The same thing.
Like graiha.
Yeah. So here, this below go below.
Chaitra Mahodaya, just go to the third one there.
Yeah. 16, no? Number 16. It is a last akshara is a. Instead, make is e. That's it.
Yeah.
So that is the answer for the 30th question in the previous section.
16th one is triya.
16th one, instead of, if you replace this akara with ikara, that is the answer for the 30th question in the puzzle.
Then I have a query regarding that. How do we know that it becomes tra, or how do we know it becomes half the and arya, something, I don't know, I'll have to find a word.
Tatparya.
Yeah, so how do we know, how can we differentiate that, whether it comes to the next word that will go in the previous word, specifically for these special words. So it can be tra or it can be arya, both will arya.
We will Aparna Mohoday, we will just check that and get back to you in the next class. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose there are certain rules regarding that.
Yeah, there must be some rule. We'll just check it and get back to you, Mohoday.
Hanji, dhanyawadaha.
Astu.
Mahodaya, I have doubt on 17th.
Sorry?
17th one, down, second one, second section.
I will share the screen, just a second.
Second section.
The second question, is it?
Second section, 17th one.
Yeah.
Shreya, Shreya.
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 Shwan, halanta, adikam, ra, halanta. Adikam, ya, halanta, adikam, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, Shah means like, it's like this Shah, right?
Shanmukasha.
Shankar.
Shanka, yeah, the one in Shanka. Or Shashakaha.
It's that pa with a line inside. Sha.
No, she's talking about the sha in this Shreya, Mahoday.
Oh, okay.
So it is the Alpa Prana, not the Mahaprana.
Mahaprana, okay.
You are right, Supraja Mahoday. Any other questions related to this homework? Astu.
No, Mahoday, Chaitra Mahoday, it's the ik plus sha, shanka, shanmuka sha only comes ksha.
No, the Shanka, the one in Shanka is the...
No, not Shanka. Just check that.
No, you want me to share the homework?
No need. They would have got it graded by now. Have they got it?
Yeah, some of them. Has anyone received homework 2 assignment? I think it's being graded.
Yeah, it's due only tonight.
Oh,
okay.
Homework 2 is due 11:59 tonight.
Okay, Mahoday.
Parvati Mahoday, prashnaha asti va?
No, I was just saying, when they give us our papers back, do they correct it and we know what mistakes we've made now that this question came up?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we don't
assignment 1 has come back, Parvati Mahoday. Assignment 1 has come back.
Yeah, I know. It just said, I just looked and I said 50 and 50 are very good, and I didn't look further. So, and that was easy. Yeah. So but if there are mistakes, they'll tell us where we went wrong.
Yes, Mahoday.
When there are, perfect.
Mistake will be corrected also there.
Okay, thank you.
Samaptam kurmaha, Chaitra Mahoday.
Okay. Before that, who would like to recite the prayers the next
week?
May I please, Aparna?
Aparna Mahoday. Astu Mahoday.
Dhanyavadah.
Is Vishwa Mahodaya there? I don't see him. I think he has logged out. Would anyone else like to say the concluding prayers? Astu Ramya Mahoday. Mahoday, you're on mute. Ramya Mahoday.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Dhanyavadah Sarvebhyah.
Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah.